You can order the parking brake shoes used in the video on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Turn off your vehicle's ignition. Set the parking brake. Pull the hood release handle and open the hood. Open the brake fluid reservoir. Loosen the wheel lug nuts on the rear wheels. In order to change the parking brake shoes on your vehicle, you will need to take off the wheels to have full access. Lift the rear of your vehicle. Place the vehicle on the jack stands. We strongly suggest watching our video on how to jack your Toyota Camry safely before carrying out this step. Don't forget to put the wheels under the vehicle. Before you change the parking brake shoes, we recommend watching our video, How to Replace the Rear Brakes Toyota Camry. We show you how to remove the brake caliper, brake pads, and brake discs if you decide to change them too, as we did in the video. It is now necessary to release the parking brake in order to clear the grip of the drum brake shoes on the disc. You will have to remove the shutter cover located on the disc with a flathead screwdriver. You can now reach the adjustment mechanism of the brake shoes and retract the brake shoes until the disc is free. Sometimes the disc may get stuck on the hub. If this happens, use a hammer to remove it. Finally, remove the disc. Clean the wheel hub with a wire brush. Now you can see your car's parking brake shoes. Unscrew the adjuster completely to make it easier to remove. Then move the two brake shoes aside and remove the adjuster. Using a flathead screwdriver, remove the bottom spring which connects the two brake shoes. Then, using a pair of needle nose pliers, rotate the hold-down pin a quarter turn to release the hold-down clip. Do the same on the other side. The hold-down pin is fragile and breaks frequently, but that's nothing to worry about. Remove the hold-down pins. Using a flathead screwdriver, remove the forward upper spring. Then, remove the front brake shoe. Still using the flathead screwdriver, remove the rear upper spring. Then move the rear brake shoe aside and remove the shoe strut. Separate the parking brake shoe from the parking brake lever. Clean the rear brake backing plate with a wire brush and brake cleaner. Take the opportunity to clean the parking brake lever. Grease the bearing surfaces of the parking brake shoes with copper grease. Also grease the parking brake lever nipple. Hey, it's Alex from CarParts.com. If you enjoyed this video and want to support us, like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, back to work. You can order the parking brake shoes used in the video on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Take the rear brake shoe. Install the rear brake shoe on the parking brake lever. Place the assembly in position on the backing plate, using the upper rear spring to hold the assembly in position. Take the rear spring. Place the rear spring on the ear using the flathead screwdriver. Place the shoe strut on the rear brake shoe by routing the rear spring inside. Take the first hold-down pins and hold-down clips. Put them back in place on the rear brake shoe. Then lock them. Take the forward brake shoe and place it in position in the shoe strut. Take the upper forward spring. Install the upper forward spring between the brake shoe and the ear to hold the assembly in position. Now you can put the second hold-down pins and hold-down clips back in place. Take the bottom spring. Using the flathead screwdriver, put the bottom spring in place. Take the new adjuster. Pull the brake shoes apart and put the adjuster in place. Then, clean the contact surface between the brake shoes and the disc with brake cleaner and paper towels. Now you can put the rear brake system back in place. To do so, we recommend watching our video, How to Replace the Rear Brakes Toyota Camry. You can purchase the parts we used here by visiting our website at CarParts.com. In case you adjusted the brake shoes to remove the disc, set the mechanism back until there is a slight friction between the brake shoes and the disc. Put the shutter cover back on. Clean both sides of the disc with brake cleaner and a cloth to remove grease deposited while assembling the parts. Then you will be able to put the wheels back on your vehicle. Put the car back on the ground and block the wheels properly. Don't forget to screw the brake fluid cap back on before starting the car. Attention! Before using your vehicle again, start your car and pump the brake pedal a few times to push the brake pads together again. Try to drive smoothly and avoid sudden braking for the first 30 miles or so to avoid glazing the new pads. Operation complete.